Welcome back to The Trade. I'm Gina Beck.
This is Drew Williams.
Thank you for listening, liking, commenting, and subscribing. We appreciate y'all, especially the reviews on Apple Podcasts. It really means a lot.
Yeah, and like always, thank you again for the continued support, the continued engagement, and the hashtag BananaCats.
How are you, Drew?
I'm alright, G. How are you?
I'm doing well. You mentioned that you want to talk about Ezra, right? That's his name, Ezra?
Yeah, Ezra Miller.
Mm-hmm. He's was like in The Flash.
He's the Flash, Fantastic Beasts. I think
Harry
those are the two.
Potter.
Well, I think that's the Fantastic Beasts, isn't it? Isn't that
Is it?
I think that's the like prequels to those. I believe that's the
Mm.
same writer. But yeah, Harry Potter.
Something new that's coming out that is titled something Dumbledore. He's in that too, and they're actually he may not be. It's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah, that's the Fantastic Beasts the story of Dumbledore or something like that. So yeah, it's totally Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Warner Brothers, like everybody like has dropped him.
I haven't seen an official statement yet from Warner Brothers. It usually takes them some investigating themselves before they put anything out anyway. And I don't think it's been a long enough time for them to even say anything to the public. I think they're still trying to figure out everything. But like I looked into this story and it's complicated on my end too. Like I don't know what to believe, to be honest. Because if you go to the girl's Instagram, right, he's being accused of grooming this girl. He met her at 12 years old. She was able to travel, go to London, visit him on vacations. They had a friendship, allegedly, just a friendship. But the parents allowed this. Okay? Now she's 18 and she's not talking to her parents. She leaves home. The parents want her to come home, don't want her to be living the life that she is showing that she's living on Instagram with Ezra, right? Now, all that the media has been saying is the parent side. And we all know how the media is. The media loves a good title, right? They love a great title. And Ezra being in Disney and Warner Brothers and this kid stuff, it's a great title from a media standpoint. It's clickable. It's making the media money. It's making the press money. But if you go to this girl, Tokata, I believe her name is.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Tokata girl or something like that.
If you go to her Instagram, she has a video up that the media has taken and said he's telling her what to say and the da 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 da. But if you analyze this video, these are her own words. Like, if you just go analyze it for yourself, we'll put her Instagram in the description. Definitely doesn't seem like she's being told what to say. And then if you continue onto her Instagram, she goes into depth about her parents' religion and how her parents need her to come home to do this ceremony that has to do with their religious teachings, and she says that they're trying to guilt her into returning to their dysfunctional household, and she does not want to do that. She doesn't want to be a part of that anymore. She's 18.
I can understand that side of the story, but then there's the most recent one with the touching the actual 12-year-old, the brandishing the firearm, the video footage of him choking a woman. What was it, like 2 years ago? He's not a good guy.
I'm not saying he's a good guy, but I'm saying if she's an 18-year-old and if she's not coming out and saying that she's been sexually abused or she's not in harm's way, or I think there's got to be some point where you take her word for it. I'm just saying, because from what she's putting out, you know what I mean? From what her, like, she's showing screenshots of what her parents are saying. Like, her parents are, I understand being an overprotective parent. But imagine being in a home that's religious to the point where they shove everything down your throat, and she's 18 and an adult now living in America. She is starting to think for herself, and she's able to, like, she never
From what
said
I
she wasn't coming home.
she's
She
she's
just she just went and hung out with friends is what she
her
said.
her parents' background is First Nation, Native American. So I I could understand maybe I see, I don't know how involved their
I
families
just think
are,
there's not enough evidence for someone to be pinned as a weirdo,
but there is more.
you know?
There's the entire other case, the second one that he's actually that they're trying to catch him for, which is from with the party that was I'd have to read the articles,
With
but
this girl?
no, it's a totally separate
Oh,
child.
I have no idea about
Yeah,
that then.
there's a separate child that is 12 years old, and he was touching her on the hip. It was at a party. There's video footage of him at the party too. He's acting super weird, dancing in front of kids, and he apparently brandished a firearm to the family.
Yeah, I've only researched this particular thing. I have not looked into all that, actually. I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah, that's
I've
the
only looked into this. So, from speaking from this standpoint, I think the girl has made her own decisions, and I think that it's the parents' fault for letting her have this relationship, friendship, whatever, since 12 years old. I think that letting your child travel to London to hang out with this guy, and the parents, nobody asking the parents why they let that happen. I think the parents need to take more accountability. And if the parents didn't want their 18-year-old to run off and be an 18-year-old at 18, then they shouldn't have allowed her to be so free at such a young age. Because what I was getting at is allowing your child to do things like that and not set boundaries and not set rules and guidelines just because maybe he's a famous guy, the parents thought. That's not okay at all. So I think the parents need more accountability. I think the press and the media need to not just take the parents' word for it. I think they should listen to the girl more, and, and the parent should be called out and say, hey, like, you allowed this since the girl was 12 years old. And the guy is clearly, from what you've said, and I saw the video of where he choked that woman, he is not a good guy. I had no idea about the gun and the other 12-year-old, so I guess that's a topic that we should discuss later on when we both know more. Do you know more about it?
I just know that that is the second, or he has two orders that parents want to put against him, protection orders, and there's a second one that is the most recent one, and it happened almost directly after the news of Tokata
Wow.
dropped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. So the Dakota thing is getting blown up way more, but I think it's because she's voicing back. She's voicing her opinions back. I think
Well, and
that's
she's
probably
with
why.
him too, correct? Is that supposedly is that she's on the
She
run
has
with him?
not confirmed that, but high speculation because he deleted his Instagram. You know, he's been taunting, I guess, the authorities right before he deactivated his
Yeah, he
Instagram.
put
He
up a
was
bunch of stupid memes
I
saying
didn't get
like,
to see those, but I heard about it in one of the girls on TikTok that explains all this stuff. So I didn't get to see those. I just saw that he's deactivated right when I heard about that. So he's just, yeah, he whatever Warner Brothers decides to do, I mean, if they would have done what they did to Johnny Depp, I'm pretty sure they need to get on this Ezra Miller stuff and, like, make an announcement that he's not with the Warner Brothers anymore, because what he has done is way worse than what Johnny Depp has done. And Johnny,
so from what I understand, his name has been removed from the Warner Brothers like main website as like the flat or doing with the Harry Potter stuff. So maybe they are
okay,
already in the
just
process
no
of,
announcement yet, really,
yeah, I
because they
haven't
made
seen,
a whole announcement for Johnny Depp. It was weird.
well, you know,
And
that's,
they've done it with other actors too, and not just calling out Johnny Depp. Sorry, Johnny, but like, you're the most recognizable one.
yeah, it's weird. I don't know, maybe No, no, Johnny Depp's got kind of the same political beliefs as that whole
Oh, a
Hollywood
day
thing.
ago. Literally a day ago. Warner Brothers calls it quits with Ezra Miller's The Flash.
Okay, so yeah, I
A
remember
day
reading
ago.
an article saying that they had removed him from one of the official websites, and so now they have officially removed him. So I guess
Okay.
good.
Yeah, they have no plans to continue working with him. And there's even going to be an extended Flash with a different character, with a different guy being Flash.
Well, it's probably good
Okay,
everyone
well,
moves on.
hopefully, yeah, hopefully the stuff with Takata, there's more information that gets released, or we find like an outcome. Per her, she says there's not gonna be an outcome. She says this is my life. She says this is not a show. She says this is not a story. This is Takata's words. I don't blame her for feeling that way when you're probably in the household that she was in, and when your parents allow things and then they try to take things away and then they allow things and then take things away, it's confusing in a kid's mind. Parents need to be consistent, I
Well, yeah,
think.
and they set her up to be preyed on.
Exactly. Just because of probably this guy's status. Oh, my daughter watches I mean, whatever that they're watching, right? And just it's happened so many times. We can name off tons of names of parents allowing kids to be with celebrities. It's not okay, and that this is one of those things that I think the parents regretted, and now they're making a big thing of it.
Yeah, and if the reports, like I said, the other one with the other child, I mean, he's definitely a scary guy to have around your child, but like you said,
Yeah,
if it's a game of manipulation for, past 5, 6 years, taken away, given back, I could see why she would side with her quote unquote abuser.
right. And who knows? People do. Maybe she'll come out and sometime, we don't know the time limit, months, years, when she's older, and tell us things that nobody knew, but we all thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe with time she'll realize that the situation she was in was much darker than it was. I mean, hindsight's easy to say, so.
Yeah, when you're a victim and you're being groomed, you're definitely, I feel like, a one-track mind, and you become obsessed with this person that has given you all this attention and love that you don't get, and she is attached. Or not her per se, but he, she, any victim, they get attached. And then, or they don't get attached and they get tormented and beat. You know what I mean? Bad things will happen if you don't do what they say. So we can speculate all day long. I just hope she's safe. I hope she's okay. From what I saw, we'll link her Instagram in the description. Like I said, you guys can judge for yourself. I just, I think we need more. We need to know more, you know?
I think you're absolutely right. You always blow me away with your perspective on things. I didn't even ever think about that with her. I was more focused on the current child and the gun brandishing and all that.
And I'm glad you brought that up because, yeah, we will definitely be keeping an eye on all of this. And if anything new comes up that is worth talking about, we'll definitely let you guys know.
Absolutely.
Thank you for listening, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Until next time, Banana Cats.
Banana cats. Much love. Peace.